Hello, everyone. Hey, thank you for coming to our video. My name is Jake Sheldon. I am co-owner of Pest Customers Fast. And in today's video, I'm going to share with you our online class on how to advertise for your pest control company in 2024. Now, in this class, we're going to teach you how to add an extra 200 to 500 customers per year without actually having to pay a marketing agency. And I'll show you how here in a little bit. Before I do that, I want to share with you who I am. And again, my name is Jake Sheldon. I am co-owner of Pest Customers Fast. I'm a pest control owner just like you. And actually, both my partners in this marketing agency and consulting agency are both pest control owners as well. But that's not our claim to fame. We actually have helped hundreds of other pest control owners with their marketing or going through our class. That's our claim to fame. Now, because of this, we have a lot of results. I have over, I would say, 74 testimonial videos if you guys want to check those out. Or even better yet, if you want to talk to a lot of people who have gone through a class or done our Done For You service, feel free to reach out. We do have some booking links below where you can talk to us. We'd be happy to share with you those testimonials. You can check a few out on our website. Or like I said, even better, if you want to talk to our clients as well, I think that's the best way to go about it. So before I get into the presentation, I just want to show you some results so you know what's possible for you going through this class. So here's Jeff. Jeff sold 966 general pest accounts. He did it in less than 2 years with our program, $750,000 in recurring revenue. So that was really exciting. We have another guy named Dan. Dan did 1,000 new sales in just 13 months. I actually did it faster than I did for my pest control company. I will be honest with you, Dan had a pretty sizable budget. You're not going to just be able to spend a few $1,000s and be able to do 1,000 accounts. That's just not realistic. So Dan did have a pretty sizable budget, but if you watching this video do have a sizable budget, we can definitely bring in a lot of accounts quite quickly. Now I'll get to more average results here at the end of the video to show you what it costs as far as cost per acquisition to get these clients and what averages look like here. A few more case studies. I have Clint. Clint did 31 contracts in his first week after our program, and I'll show you how long our program is in a couple seconds. And we actually had someone beat that this year. We had a guy did 52 in his first week. So Clint held the record for a long time. I got Keith. Keith did 12 general pest contracts and 2 termite jobs in his first week as well. So just wanted to show you guys watching this video that we do have lots of results. Again, you can chat with the people that have gone through our program. Now, who this is for? This is not going to be for everyone. So if you're not dedicated and committing to growing your business and being number one in your area and really grow a good, solid brand that's going to be lasting, this is not going to be for you. We're looking for people who actually want to grow. If you're only looking to grow by like 20, 30, 40, shoot, even 50 accounts this next year, this is not going to be for you. I don't want to waste your time in watching the rest of this video. We're looking for people who really want to grow. Now, some of you watching this video also might be having trouble with effective marketing, lack of predictability tracking, or just relying too much on referrals. And don't get me wrong, referrals are fantastic. I love referrals. They're the best kinds of customers, but it's not the fastest, most effective way to grow, and not predictable either. We need a predictable machine that when we put money in, money comes out. And of course, preferably more money, right? So next would be, of course, if you're willing to invest in a proven marketing coaching program, and we want you to be all in for about 60 days just to ensure ROI. And knowing that this is a financial investment, this is not just a few $100s, but I promise it's going to be super worth it. And stick around to the end of the video because I'll show you what we have as far as a guarantee and how this class looks. Because in my opinion, this is the best class to grow your pest control company in 2024. We are the #1 pest control marketing coaching class out there. There's no one that does this better. Now, next is what you're going to get. Now, what you're going to get with this class, it does cover a lot of material. It's an 8-week class, okay? This 8 weeks is going to show you how to generate high quality pest control customers every single month without actually having to pay a marketing agency. So you're going to save tens of thousands of dollars a year not hiring these companies. And with the time commitment with this class, it takes about an hour to an hour and a half per week on a Zoom call with me or some of my team members. And we were going to walk you through step by step exactly what you need to do every week in order to leverage your social media accounts, your Google accounts, your Nextdoor, your LinkedIn, which we'll get in here in a second. But we're going to walk you through step by step how to leverage those tasks and get more clients very, very quickly. So as long as you have a time commitment of about an hour and a half on Zoom with me or my team members every week, and about an hour per day extra, 5 days a week. So I would say about 5 to 7 hours total per week. If you have that time to put towards your business and grow your business, we can definitely help you, and this class will be for you. So the first thing we cover in the class is our targeted Facebook ads. We will teach you exactly what we use for our pest control company and our clients. Okay. I mean, exactly what we do. We'll give you our pictures. We'll give you our headlines. We'll give you our ad copy. We will give you everything that we use so you can copy it word for word. We don't want you to strain away from stuff. We want you to use stuff that's actually worked already. We don't want you reinventing the wheel. Okay. Now I'll show you what we're spending versus how many clients we are closing as well. So this, again, we don't want you to reinvent the wheel. We want you to use what's already working. I wouldn't be spending thousands of dollars every single month if it wasn't working. So as long as you follow what's working, it will work for you. And I'll show you our guarantee at the end of this video. Next is retargeting ads. People are very familiar with the way these work now these days just because we get hit with retargeting ads all the time. I mean, you could talk to your spouse about pizza, and all of a sudden a pizza ad pops up in your feed 5 minutes later. A lot of people feel like they almost know what you're thinking, and they kind of do in a way. It's because they're running retargeting ads. So we just do the same thing. We just do it for your pest control company. It's very, very effective. Next would be our full automation training. We, of course, want to capture those leads. Once we capture those leads, we want to gather that data, which would be name, phone number, email, zip code, and pest type that client's experiencing. And then after that, we want to nurture that lead. We understand that a lot of people need some nurturing. And what I mean by that is when you get a lead that comes in, they may not answer right away. People are at work, kids' baseball game, whatever that may be. We need to send them text messages and emails to elicit response so we can get them on our schedule. Now, another big thing I find with companies that is, let's say someone calls in from Google and they call them from Google and no one answers, right? You're on a job, tech in, or your office staff is just not able to answer, right? It happens. Okay. Well, what the problem is with that is you don't have any automated texting or emails that goes out to that customer, letting them know that you're going to call them back. And what happens? They're going to go down the street or go to the next person on Google and hire them instead. And now you missed out on that client. It happens all the time, especially when we track this stuff. So that's going to be a big part of the automation. The biggest question I get with the automation training is, do I need any technical skills? I promise you, do not need any technical skills. That is one of the biggest holdbacks of this program is people are worried about that. You will not need any technical skills with anything that we do. It's all plug and play. Like I said, we've done this over 100 times. If you just trust us through this process, it will work, and it's really simple to implement in your business. Next would be our sales training. I got these sales training scripts from a very, very professional and very large pest control company. And the reason why I use their sales scripts is just because they've been in business for a really long time and they know what works. There's a lot of sales psychology that goes into it, tonality, what to say, what questions to ask. We have all those sales scripts. So you can have those as well. We'll give you a step-by-step breakdown of inbound sales. I even have some of me closing sales, so you can hear how we close those and the scripts that we use. And then same with my team. I have videos of them closing sales as well for our pest control company. And then lastly, we'll show you how to track your sales properly, making sure nothing's slipping through the cracks. I see with most pest control companies, they're letting a lot of sales slip through the cracks throughout the year, and it can mean losing tens of thousands of dollars, and we don't want that to happen. Now, that's just an overview of what we've gone over so far and what's to come. So here's a few more things. You're going to get a few tools. Now, with our tools, what I mean by this is you're going to get some of these right here, which would be considered a landing page. You might think this looks like a website. It's technically not a website. It's just somewhere where we gather information, name, phone number, email, and zip code and pest type. We just want to get that information. We don't want to mess around with all the other buttons. We want people to fill out their information so we can get that as quick as possible and schedule them. It's going to be really important. Tool number 2 is getting you our scripts. We've been running pest control, mosquito, termite, and rodent ads for the last 7 years, and we figured out what works and what doesn't work. I've spent literally millions of dollars trying to figure out what works, and we have a pretty good grasp on what does, as you probably can imagine. So as long as you just copy what we have been doing, it will work for you. So please, 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 if you take this program, just use our templates. They're already built. You don't have to worry about reinventing the wheel. Just use what's already working. And that applies to the same thing with our advertising sales copy. Any of the emails that we use, any of the texting templates, any of the reactivation campaigns, any of that, it's already done for you. Just use it, please. Now, here's a few bonuses. You're going to see a few prices on the side here. These are what I used to charge for these bonuses. I no longer charge for these bonuses if you take our class. This class, all these bonuses are included for free. So just keep that in mind. Now, also with these bonuses, they're not all mandatory, so you don't have to take all of them. I know some people are like, hey, Jake, I don't want to take bonus number 2 or bonus number 5 or wherever that may be. You don't have to take them all. So keep that in mind as I go through the rest of these bonuses. Bonus number 1 would be our LinkedIn Masterclass. Our LinkedIn Masterclass is fantastic for gaining new business and strategic partnerships. And I'll give you a perfect example of this. A strategic partnership with many people you can do this on, but I really like using this for property managers. So let's say I'm trying to go after property managers in Chicago. I would type that in as Sales Navigator or pull up a list. I would use that list and I would set up an automated software, which we show you in this masterclass. I'd set up an automated messenger system that would send out to all the property managers in Chicago. Okay. Now, what's great about LinkedIn is you can actually do 100 per week, meaning you can do 400 per month. Yeah, 400 per month. Now, as you can imagine, if you're doing, let's say even just 2 months, you're at 800 messages per month on autopilot. 800. If you can't get someone on the phone and doing business with you with 800 messages, there's something wrong. All right. It's just a numbers game at that point. So that's why this is so powerful. Everyone that we've gone through this class with takes the LinkedIn Masterclass. Most people even make their money back in the first 8 weeks with just this Masterclass. It is incredible. I've seen some crazy success stories with this. So I highly, highly recommend this bonus if you're going to take the class. Next would be our Nextdoor app Masterclass. Disclaimer here, I got this masterclass from another pest control owner, and this does not work as well if you're in a rural area. So if you're in a rural area watching this, Nextdoor is not going to be the best platform for you. But if you're in a bigger city, Nextdoor is going to be great. Now, I find that most people using Nextdoor aren't leveraging it the proper way because they don't know how the algorithm works, and they're not leveraging a lot of the tools that Nextdoor has. And that's okay. I didn't know either until I learned this a few years ago. And we've really put on a big amount of accounts with this. So don't feel bad if you're not getting, a few hundred accounts per year with Nextdoor, because that's okay. That's where I used to be. But I can show you how you can leverage Nextdoor properly and put on a few hundred accounts just with Nextdoor. It is amazing what it can do when worked properly. Bonus number 3 would be our reactivation campaigns. I got these reactivation emails from a large door-to-door company. They didn't have the greatest attrition rate, so they had to figure out a way to get people back on the service with reactivation emails and texts. So I got that from them. They are fantastic emails and texting sequences. Really speak to psychology of human brain patterns and getting people reactivated. So this is a fantastic campaign for you. And then we also have upsell campaigns, meaning if you have people on like general pest, we can upsell them to mosquitoes. Obviously a fantastic way to increase revenue. So we have those templates for you as well. Next would be bonus number 4. We would help you set up a service that would send a handwritten letter to all of your customers after their first service and just thanks them for joining your pest control family. This is just something that we do that's nice for retention, and our customers really, really like it. And we do the same thing for bonus number 5. Same service does handwritten birthday cards for us. Now, I will give a disclaimer for this as well on 4 and 5 is that not everyone wants to do this going through this class. And that's totally fine. You don't have to do bonus 4 or 5. They're probably the most opt out of bonuses, but I enjoy them because I want my customers to feel like they're not just a number. I like taking care of our customers, and it has helped with retention. So if you're struggling with like your retention out there, this is going to be a fantastic way to get your customers to show that you really care, to separate yourselves from other companies in town and really, really build your brand. Fantastic ways of doing that. Next way to build a brand really well would be your gift giveaway strategy. Again, I got this from a very, very large pest control owner, and he taught me this actually here pretty recently in the last 10 months. And we're in January of 2024 right now. So he taught me only about 10 months ago, and it's been going fantastically. I definitely don't give away as big as gift giveaways as he was. I just started off with giving away like drones and toy cars and phones and things like that. He was actually giving away a real car. So you don't need to do that. You can do a different giveaway strategies with this. Luckily, I actually got his gift giveaway strategy here 10 months ago. I bothered him for about 3 years on this. So when you go through this program, I will give you the exact templates that he gave me, and these work fantastically, especially if you're a large business. If you're a large pest control company that has, 2,500 accounts or more, I mean, this entire course is awesome. But if you have 2,500 accounts or more, just this one bonus number 6, will be worth the entire investment for you. I promise. It is going to change so many things for you. So highly, highly recommend this for you. Bonus number 7 is we can teach you how to leverage a virtual assistant. A lot of people don't know, but there are virtual assistants in Mexico that will work for a lower wage than, of course, American wages, because the cost of living is lower. And a great livable wage over there is actually $3 to $4 an hour. So when we pay them $6 to $9 per hour, I mean, they are really, really making it there. So if you want someone to answer your phones, do customer service for you, maybe some social media tasks, we can find someone. And the great part is they speak perfect English. There's actually millions of people who either lived in the US before or worked for US based companies already who speak perfect English. They sound just as American as I do. And we can help you leverage a virtual assistant that can handle those office tasks for you. I mean, even on a higher end, if you're spending $25,000 on a virtual assistant in Mexico, that's like half of the cost of what it would cost you in America to find someone. So highly, highly recommend this as well. We can definitely help you find a virtual assistant to do some of those office tasks for you. Then lastly is we have our door-to-door masterclass. Our door-to-door masterclass is from one of my business partners. He is a master at door knocking. He shows you the strategic side of door-to-door, what to say, tonality, the pitch, everything that goes in with door-to-door. It is a fantastic masterclass, and if you're into door-to-door knocking, then this would be fantastic. Now, if you're not, I know a lot of people do not enjoy door knocking. It is totally fine. I promise you, it does not hurt my feelings. You do not have to take this bonus. It's just something that we have as a part of the program if you'd like it. So this is our what if statement. Now, our what if statement goes over our average coaching client and our marketing client. They put on anywhere from 350 to 550 customers per year. Now, of course, you saw in the beginning, we do have clients who have put on 1,000 accounts. We even have clients who have put on 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. Now, they, of course, have very large pest control companies. So those of you watching this video, you have a large pest control company. We can help you put on a lot of accounts. But for most of my clients, they usually put on about 350 to 550. And in my opinion, that's still great. And that helps out a lot of our clients. And they think the program's fantastic hitting those numbers. Now, if everything went terribly wrong and they only got 50 new customers this next year with our program, and our average contract values in the US right now are 500, yours might be a little less, might be a little more. Do the math on your end, what it looks like if you were to get 50 customers. But if you were to do 500 times 50, that's $25,000 of new reoccurring business. And that's only if you got 50, okay? Now, we'll actually put it in contract. We'll help you get 50 in this next year. I know it's not a lot, but at least you have some sort of insurance policy with our program. We don't want you investing money into the program that's not working. So as long as you follow our suggestions and go through the entire class, which is that 8 weeks, as long as you go through the step-by-step program, you will get 50 clients in a 12-month period. There's just no way you don't. I've never had it happen where someone didn't at least get 50 new customers in a year. It's just, I don't believe it's really possible if you actually do the work. Now, this is, of course, not the goal. We would like you to hit that 350 to 550. Now, for some of you, that may be really low, but if that is low, I'd be happy to talk with you greater options that we can do and get you some more accounts flowing through. But for our average client, most of them will put about 350 to 550. So keep that in mind. So that's what I have for you today. I really appreciate you watching this video. I do have some links below. One of the links is going to be my Facebook page that goes directly there. You can message me if you have any questions there, or I'll have our Pest Customers Fast website where you can book a call with me or my team. I'd be happy to chat with you, share with you some results, and answer any of the questions you have. So I greatly appreciate you watching this video, and I'm excited to help your business grow.